So, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from TEAMSAMURAIX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with my first place OTS and top 8 OTS Invitational Hero deck profile for you guys today. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Guys, this deck right here, fire! Oh my goodness guys, I truly believe this is the new way to actually play heroes in the 2020 format. I believe this deck is actually very strong. Just a disclaimer, this deck is a lot different from your standard hero variations of heroes that you see on YouTube. I feel like a lot of people are gonna like this and not a lot of people are gonna like this because it is not the standard norm when it comes to playing heroes in 2020. I just want to let you guys know that whenever I build decks, I try to be as innovative as possible. So I try a lot of different decks, different cards, and different cards to put in, different cards to take out all the time when it comes to building the perfect hero deck for 2020. And I think this deck works really, really well. My results really shown at my OTS tournaments that I had within the past weekend. I went to 2 tournaments. The first tournament, I came first place on a Friday, which I went undefeated with this deck. The deck just performed really, really well. The following day, I came 6th place at my OTS Invitationals, losing in top 8, which is kind of unfortunate. But overall, I think the deck performed really, really well. And this is just a new take on heroes for the 2020 format. Like I said, this deck is going to be a little bit different. So don't get mad at me when you guys see new cards in the deck. I'll explain to you guys everything once I get to the profiles. So make sure you guys listen to my explanations behind the card choices that I play in this deck. For those of you who are on the channel for the very first time, welcome. My name is Sam from TEAMSAMURAIX1, and my goal for this channel is to educate and entertain you guys by making awesome Yu-Gi-Oh videos. So for those of you who are stopping here for the first time, consider hitting the subscribe button, and most importantly, make sure you guys turn the notification bell to get notified each time I upload videos. That'll be absolutely amazing. And always, you see this right here, smash that thumbs up button. But actually, you know what? We're gonna do something a little bit different today. I have a challenge for you. You see this right here? Use your elbow, smash, 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 smash. Smash the thumbs up button with your elbow. You guys are absolutely amazing. Alright guys, don't waste any more time. Without further ado, let's get started with this brand new era hero deck profile. Alright guys, let's do it. I started with our E-Heroes to play, of course, triple Elemental Hero Stratos. This card right here is your bread and butter for the entire deck. You cannot play less than 3 copies of this card in any hero-based deck. This card starts off all your combo plays. The secondary effect to pop back rows does not target. So if you declare the effect to pop back rows and your opponent has no response, this card can pop Hex amount of back rows depending on the amount of hero monsters that you have on the field, and also at the same time searches any hero monster directly from your deck to your hand, which is absolutely insane. So triple copies of Stratos, absolutely mandatory. Double Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. This card right here is also mandatory as well. This card, whenever it gets sent to the graveyard, you get to search a hero monster, and also at the same time, whenever this card gets special summoned, you basically get to search a mass change directly from your deck to your hand. Next off for our hero 1 ups, we're going to play, of course, the 1 copy of Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier, 1 copy of Elemental Hero Solid Soldier, and last but not least, we're going to play, of course, the 1 Elemental Hero Honest Neos. This hero engine right here, you actually do not need to maximize yourself on actually playing 2 or 3 copies of these cards in the entire deck. Usually off Liquid Soldier, you want to trigger off its effect by using a polymerization to fuse Liquid Soldier and other hero monster to make Sunrise, so that way you get access to draw 2 and also search Miracle Fusion. Usually going second, if I have to commit on actually making Absolute Zero the exact same turn, I utilize its draw ability. If I'm going for game, I don't have a problem using Miracle Fusion. I'll just make Absolute Zero and just go for game. But if I know that I can't go for game, or if I know that I have a different alternative route, instead of going into Absolute Zero, I would usually make the E-Hero Shining, so that way that can save Liquid Soldier for the following turn by recycling Miracle Fusion from my graveyard using cards like Wonder Driver's ability, right? So Liquid Soldier is just absolutely amazing in my personal opinion. Only 1 copy is all you need, and you can always recycle these cards back, by the way, which I'll further explain once I get to the fusion. A lot of people forget this card's Monster Reborn ability, where whenever this card is normal summon, provide back a level 4 or lower hero monster from your graveyard, which is absolutely incredible. Elemental Hero Solid Soldier, I've seen some builds that actually do not play this card. This card is just so important because it's the only way you guys can actually get access to mass change without having to hard draw it. The only other way to get access to mass change without Solid Soldier is using Liquid Soldier, but that means that you have to sacrifice yourself on actually using the draw 2 effect for the turn, because with Liquid Soldier you can only use 1 effect per turn. You can't use both effects, so do not cut Solid Soldier at all. And Honest Neos actually helps you break boards, and I'll explain to you guys its functionality with cards like Shining and also Malicious Bane once I progress through the extra deck later on. So that's pretty much rounds off for a hero engine for the entire deck. Vision Hero engine will play, of course, triple Vision Hero Vion, double Vision Hero Increase, And last but not least, you're going to play, of course, double copies of Vision Hero Vion. Searching polymerization in this deck is absolutely crucial. So Vision Hero Vion is absolutely insane for this deck. Remember, guys, Vision Hero Increase hits a quick effect, so you can easily dodge cards like Widow Anchor and Permanence Effect Veiler. This card is just so good. So that's pretty much rounds off for our Vision Hero engine of the deck. For our Destiny Hero engine, you're going to play, of course, triple the Destiny Hero Malicious. This card right here is the best Destiny Hero monster in the deck, hands down. This card is so good. It's one of the cards that actually helps you extend your combo plays. Also, at the same time, Cross Crusader is like one of the best cards in the entire deck, and being able to tribute off cards like Malicious to search any hero monster directly from your deck to hand is just absolutely incredible. So triple copies help Malicious, and the last Destiny Hero monster playing the deck is the one Destiny Hero Plasma. This is when it gets a little bit different. I'm not playing Dynatag or Celestial for this specific version. I believe that those Destiny Hero monsters are just bricks in the deck. Yes, they're very versatile cards. They have great utility for the entire deck, hands down. I'm not disregarding the fact that those cards aren't good for a hero-based deck, but for this specific version, I want to try to minimize myself on actually drawing bricks as much as possible. I want to try to focus on my engine as efficiently as I can, and to run out for a hero engine as a whole, you're going to play, of course, the one evil hero, Untitled Gold. I know that this card is a little bit expensive right now, but if you guys want to play heroes on a competitive level, I definitely recommend you guys investing in Malicious Bane and also evil hero, Untitled Gold. So that's pretty much it for the hero engine that you're playing in the deck. Let's go off to the new era hero engine that I'm about to showcase you guys in a sec. These cards right here are just so powerful, meta viable cards to compete in today's metagame, and I truly believe that these specific cards in the deck just contribute so much to going second heroes, to actually help break boards, and also at the same time to easily help OTK when it comes to playing this deck in the 2020 format. Before I showcase you guys this engine, I should like to make an announcement that today is the last and final day to get your Elemental Hero Battle City playmat on TEAMSAMURAIX1.com. This is the last day, March 13, 2020. I had this playmat for quite a long time now, and it's one of the most popular playmats on the channel, but I want to make this playmat super duper exclusive for those of you who have it in hand. Once this playmat is out of stock, it is out of stock forever. For those of you who purchased this playmat, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for always helping support the channel. This playmat is by far one of my favorite playmats of all time, so make sure you guys get it today. For those of you who haven't gotten already, in the link in the description box below at TEAMSAMURAIX1.com. Triple Nibiru, the Primal Being, triple Lightning Storm in the deck, and last but not least, I am playing 4 Mystic Mind in this specific version of heroes that I'm playing for the 2020 format. And you guys are probably confused on why I'm playing these cards in the deck. As you guys see right here, these cards right here that I showcase you guys are all high impact cards going second. Mystic Mind, auto win against every single deck other than back row decks in today's metagame. Lightning Storm, I don't really care about hitting monsters. I want to get rid of your back rows. Lightning Storm is absolutely insane. If you saw Judgment, away one of my Lightning Storms, and if I have another copy, I can activate another one. GG no re. Nibiru, the Primal Being, one of the most meta-defying and impactful cards in today's metagame, especially going second. My logic behind playing this deck is, okay, let's say I'm playing against Salmon Greats, okay? Would I rather have an Ash Blossom in my hand, or would I rather have a Nibiru in my hand? Should I stop one effect, or should I wait till they commit the entire board and break their entire board by just using one Nibiru? I want to play as many high impact cards in my deck as much as I possibly can. Lightning Storm, no need to further explain, this card helps get rid of any problematic monsters if your opponent doesn't play around this card and put their monster in defense. And most importantly, I just want to get rid of back rows, man. Back rows is the most important aspect when it comes to utilizing Lightning Storm, right? So heroes have a hard time against the Ultra Guys matchup, but maining cards like Lightning Storm just takes care of that problem immediately. So this card is just so good. And last but not least, I believe that this card right here is the best card in my deck, 100,000% when it comes to playing going second heroes, and when it comes to playing cards that actually help combat against the meta, is definitely Mystic Mind. This deck right here is a 41 card deck. Before it was 40, but I decided to actually add Terraforming into my deck because I just wanted to have an extra way of searching Mystic Mind, right? So, like, I want to see this card as much as I possibly can going second. As crazy as this sounds, I'm not playing Fusion Destiny in the deck. And the reason why I'm not playing Fusion Destiny in the deck is, one, I just think Mystic Mind is better. Most of the time, the strategy behind this deck is actually Trinity OTK. Most of my games I won was I summoned Trinity and I gamed my opponent. They have 2 monsters on the field. I summon Trinity, attack for game, GG no re. And the best way to ensure that your Trinity OTK always goes through is with Mystic Mind. Decks in today's metagame, Spyros, Lunalights, Shaddolls, they have 0 out to Mystic Mind. So once you slap Mystic Mind on the field, it's already game over. If they're not scooping, you're just going to deck them out. Because on the first turn, they already went through like 15, 16 cards in their deck. You Mystic Mind them, it is game. It is absolutely game. They have no out to Mystic Mind. And if you want to play through your Mystic Mind, sure, no problem. You just Trinity OTK them. And you can easily just Trinity OTK your opponent by just summoning one Vision Hero Vion. By the time you pass turn with Mystic Mind, you should already have 6-7 cards in your hand. Activate Polymerization, use Trinity, enter battle phase, attack over 2 monsters using Honest Neos. Absolutely game. Your opponent is not beating that. That's why I truly believe that Mystic Mind is just so much of a higher impact card over Fusion Destiny. Yes, Fusion Destiny is broken. Don't get me wrong, but against a Spyro board, man, like, after you bait out all your negates, like, what is one Fusion Destiny going to do? You just slap the Mystic Mind and call it a day. It is game changer. Slap Mystic Mind, pass. Game. I know it's the cheekiest way to win, but hey, you're winning games, right? You're winning games, right? And that's how I won almost all my games at both my OTS tournaments. This card just performed really well. Also, at the same time, Celestial Nano Tags, like I mentioned earlier, are just additional bricks in the deck. I'm not disregarding the fact that Fusion Destiny is not good. It is one of the best hero cards I've ever seen in my entire life. But I would prefer to see Mystic Mind over Fusion Destiny. And by the way, guys, a lot of people cheat with Fusion Destiny, which I don't like. If you shotgun Fusion Destiny, it locks you from making Sunrise, Absolute Zero, Acid, Mass Hero Blast. You lose a lot of your higher impact cards like Absolute Zero going second, and also lose cards like Acid going second as well. For those of you who do that, please stop doing that. And for those of you who do not know that Fusion Destiny locks down from only special summoning dark monsters, now you know, right? So that's pretty much it for the higher impact cards in my deck. To be honest, if you can't afford Lightning Storm, you can just play 3 Fusion Destiny and maybe cut out the Nibiru's and play the Dynatag and Celestial. Just cut out 3 Lightning Storms and the 2 Nibiru's for Celestial, Dynatag, and 3 Fusion Destiny. Helps you play around the most prominent card ever, which is Nibiru, the Primal Being. Also, at the same time, a lot of people are going to ask, Sam, how do you out your own Mystic Mind? Well, you're playing 3 Mystic Mind in your deck, right? So once you already have all your combo pieces, you just set another Mystic Mind on the field, and then you just proceed to kill them. If they interrupt you, you just reflip the Mystic Mind once again, and then they basically can't play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So Mystic Mind is just so good. Definitely a card you should consider 100%. So yeah, let's go out to your hero engine of the deck. Obviously, a hero lives. Games 3, I will side this card because time is a factor, but you should never cut out this card in your deck. It's not worth cutting. This card is so good. It's 1 card FTK right here. Triple E-Call, obviously. 1 Rhoda. These are all your searchers that you're playing in the deck. Triple Mass Change. 1 Dark Calling. 1 Polymerization. And last but not least, 1 Miracle Fusion. I actually prioritize myself on recycling Miracle Fusion so much. This card is so good. Utilize Wonder Driver as much as possible to recycle Polymerization and Miracle Fusion as much as you can. These cards so good. Making the Shining and also App Zero is just so good. So that's pretty much it for Fusion Engine that you're playing in the deck. Double extra Cross Crusader. 1 Wonder Driver. This card is so good. Going second to play around cards like Dark Ruler No More. You usually want to make Wonder Driver and like summon Dark Law over here, so that way that you can reset the Mass Change. Deactivate the Dark Ruler No More. That's completely fine. Activate Mass Change, so summon another Dark Law. Also, at the same time, when this card dies, a lot of people forget that this card special summons a hero monster from your hand. Wonder Driver is nice. This card's really good. 1 extra hero, Dread Estimator, Fusions, double Dark Law, absolute mandatory to play in the deck 100%. 1 Mask Hero Anki, 1 Mask Hero Blast, and last but not least, we'll play, of course, the 1 Mask Hero Acid to round off for your Mask Hero engine. The 1 Sunrise card is so good. Search Miracle Fusion. Also, at the same time, whenever an attack is involved using another hero monster, it pops a card during the battle phase, which a lot of people seem to forget. So Sunrise is just insane. Helps get rid of any problematic monsters on the field, which is really nice. 1, the E-Hero The Shining card is absolutely ridiculous. You banish a E-Hero monster and a light monster from your graveyard to fusion summon this card, and the way that you actually fusion summon this card is using Miracle Fusion. This is the only way that you can actually recycle back your cards like Honest Neos, and also recycle cards back like Liquid Soldier for your banish zone to your hand. So what you do is that you activate Miracle Fusion, enter battle phase, crash into the Construct. Construct will kill this card, add these 2 cards back to your hand, and then you use Bane to run over the Construct by sending Honest Neos to the graveyard. And then you have a recovery play with Liquid Soldier to help you draw 2, or summon a card like Shadow Mist from your graveyard, which is really good. Nibiru is also a light, and Sunrise is also a light, and it's also a really good super poly target against Sleeper, post-siding, which is absolutely insane, right? So this card is so good, it helps you get access to these cards back from your Banish pile, which is absolutely amazing. Also, at the same time, E-Hero Shining, it gets super beefy. It gains 300 attack for each of your banished E-Hero monster, and also get access to Absolute Zero. So on the first turn, while going second, if I know that I have game, I usually use Miracle Fusion to summon the Shining. Last hero monster playing is, of course, Trinity. This card right here is the best card in my extra deck, 100%. Especially with the new strategy that you're playing in this deck. You Mystic Mind your opponent, and then you Trinity OTK them. it's absolutely game. Against Solomon Greats, they have Sunlight Wolf Phalanx. Trinity, absolutely game. Against Lunalights, they make 3 monsters. They make Lambda and like 3 XCs. Slap Mystic Mind, make Trinity, game. This card is so good. Never cut this card out of your extra deck. 100,000,000%. And last but not least, I'm playing, of course, the 1 Predator Plant, Dragostapelia, for my Super Poly target for post siding. So that's pretty much it for all the extra deck hero monsters that I'm playing in the deck. Next off, for your side deck for back rows, double Evenly Match, double Twin Twister, and 1 red Reboot. I'm not really a big fan of Evenly Matched. I have to sacrifice that battle phase, man. Like, sacrificing your battle phase with heroes, since their deck is built to actually OTK. Triple Draw Lockbird for Spirals for the Hero Mirror match. This card is just so good. Next off, we're going first. You're playing, of course, Triple Anti-Soul Fragrance. This card is absolutely mandatory. Shout out to my boy Pac. This card is so good. Going first, make Dark Law Anti-Spell. You win the duel against Shaddolls. And you're also playing Triple Super Polymerization as well. These 6 cards are going in against Shaddolls. Super Poly and Draw Lockbird goes in against Spirals because the Shining is a light. And you summon a hero monster, summon Stratos, activate Super Poly, take away their sleeper, and also at the same time you also play the Armaduke as well. I side out the Predator Plant for Armaduke, so that way I can use cards like Helix, Trigate, and also Appaloosa to make this bad boy right here. This card is just so good in my personal opinion. And that's pretty much for the side deck, guys. Side deck is just so good in my personal opinion. Alright guys, so that's pretty much for this deck profile. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. The highlight of my weekend 100% is definitely E-Hero The Shining and also Mystic Mind. Mystic Mind just performed really well for me, especially this card right here. Being able to recycle back my E-Hero monster from my Banish Zone is just absolutely ridiculous. Breaking the Spire board using Super Poly to make this card right here is just so wonderful. Like I mentioned earlier, this deck profile is really out of the ordinary. It is not your standard version of heroes that you guys see every day. Like, I always want to try to innovate as much as I possibly can. And going second to Trinity OTK your opponent, Mystic Mind, is absolutely the right way to play this deck moving forward, in my personal opinion. If you guys don't have access to Lightning Storm, sub those in Fusion Destiny, no problem. Today is the last and final day to get your Hero Battle City playmat at tx1.com. Make sure you guys get it today in the link box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.
Be sure to get your playmat today at tsx1.com.